everyone, and welcome to episode 8 of Saulius Plays Dwarf Fortress. This episode we're going to pick right up where we left off last time. Last time we started building our courtyard a bit more, well, I say building, but it's rather flooring with slate blocks. We also dug out our last set of bedrooms that we will need for the foreseeable future. I think we would have to check how many dwarves we have. We thought about where we're going to place our temple, which will be right here. And we dug out some in our mining area. We also slaughtered a whole lot of animals who are sadly no longer with us. Then again, they did provide us with nice, sweet meat that apparently is already gone. So let's see in our meals, prepared meals, we have, why do we have 409 meals? We can't view them. Enhanced view. Prepared hippo lung stew, hippo spleen stew, well crafted, masterful, prepared food barrel, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm not sure why all our meat has gone. We have prepared fine meal. Yeah, I'm not sure. But apparently we have food for years. And in our drinks department, let's have a quick look. We have 117 drinks, which is not too bad. Dwarven beer, dwarven wine, but it could be better. Let's have a look. Yeah, barley, which we can use to brew, cave wheat as well, plump helmets, go for brew, and rope reeds. We're not going to brew, we're going to process them to thread. I thought that would happen automatically. That's maybe in a farmer's workshop. So we have a lot of rope reed seeds here. A lot of rope reed seeds. Do we also have a lot of threads? Rope reed threads. We have 26 threads, which is not too bad. But maybe they get auto-loomed. So orders. Workshop orders, that's W. Auto-loom all threads. So yeah, we're going to have probably in our stocks when we look cloth, rope reed cloth, yeah, 325 to 11, and from a decent quality, that's always nice. So if we have leather, can I see, no, turkey leather, not the owned ones, can I clear all, enable all, control, not the owned ones at least, and not the inventory ones either. So yeah, we do have a bit of leather available for us when we start to make some more quivers. So let's see, we were wandering, we were busy with our courtyard, and we're just going to continue with that as well. Make it here in conglomerates. And let's see if that's a different color than our slate. Then little dwarfs came out to build. They should join a builder's guild. So it is a tiny bit different color, which is nice. So H, some more conglomerates, floor, For those wondering, if you do Shift Enter when you're on the building material, it selects all that you can or want. So here we need 10, and we just do Shift Enter and we have all of them because we have 14. If you have a lower amount available, it would select all of the amount possible, and then you would have to do the rest later. So while they are building it, it will look like something that I can't say because my little boy is in the same room as me. But it has 4 letters, and it's brown and sticky, and it's not a stick. And if you don't understand the joke, you might be too young to watch my channel. I think it's really nice to just watch while your dwarves work. I love giving big orders that a lot of dwarves have to fulfill and then just watch the general area where it happens, because it's just so nice to see all those little ants working their hats off just because you gave an order, because you wanted specifically to have conglomerate flooring in your courtyard. So I'm going to assume that we also have quite a lot of slate blocks. So C, floor, slate, only 19, which means that we can still do floor. This. And then we'll have to wait again. But first, let's wait for 18 dwarves who come along with their blocks. So nice to see that they're really great workers. That they enjoy doing what they do best. Mindless work in the nice outside world. I see no vomit, so they like being outside. In the meantime, they're still smoothing stone down here, which is nice as well. I think that the texture that we had before it was a smoothed stone was smoother. Then again, it doesn't really matter, does it? BB, because I see that we have the bed available here. Give it a cabinet as well. And then I think, yeah, that you can't do it while it's still being built. That's the cabinet, and there's the bed. Q, load up the macro and make the bedrooms. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-dum. Always nice to see as well, just not as satisfying as a whole bunch of dwarves working. So how are our miners doing? Let's see in Dwarf Therapist what Monte is up to. Yep, I'm not going to worry about it. So, do I have any more pickaxes? No, I'm not going to do it. Don't do it, Saulius. If ever I don't say Saulius, it's probably because I will say my own name. I'm going to try not to, but if you figure out my name, you get a virtual cookie. Unless you know me in person, and then hush, don't spoil it for the rest of the world. You know who I'm talking about. So, last episode we also created some mechanisms. that we can link up to bridges. So let's see if we can do that. First, where are we going to put it? You want it in a somewhat central location where a lot of people are, and when your dwarf gets, or some dwarf gets a bit insane, they can just pull it without reason. So let's put it here. Where can I find it? Traps, levers. Is it a lever? Is it a lever? I'm not completely sure. Probably someone will try to correct me. I'm going to put it here. And let's see if we can link it up to two different bridges. So we should have a lever pretty soon, or a lever. I know of one YouTuber who calls it a lever. Can I add link to a bridge? So that's be linked to this one with the mechanism, with two mechanisms, okay. And link it up to the willow bridge. So I'm really happy I made 5 mechanisms. That way I do get to link it up to both my bridges. And let's see if everything works as expected. Now I'm pretty sure if you have some animal or dwarf on the bridge that you just catapult them in the air in the direction of the raising of the bridge, for which I'm sorry. Already now, I will sincerely offer my apologies to any dwarf or critter that comes to an unfortunate end this way. If it was my meaning to do so, you would have been catapulted in the other direction. Thank you for your consideration while you're flying through the air. Know that it was not intentional. However, if you're underneath the bridge and I let it down, you might think that I wanted to smash you. Thank you very much. After those shenanigans, let's see if we can build some more flooring. There is a building present. No, of course there is. It's our butcher. So that was in slate. Floor. Don't we have enough slates? We should have enough slates. No more slate blocks. No! Okay, so floor. Oh yeah, the stairs. H, like this. So, like this, floor. Floor. So we're going to need to destroy the butchery sometime in the future, but I first want to have the courtyard as a whole finished. Which means that we still need a wall, another bridge with a lever in front of it. We might want to dig out some type of moat, although I'm not sure how we're going to provide it with water, seeing as I don't have any flowing water on the map. Let's go back upstairs. Yep. So since it's not going to be water, we might make a moat out of lava, which is all the more fearsome, all the more dangerous, and as such all the more worthy of being a dwarven goal. If you want to see something specific of mine that I should do or shouldn't do, let me know. We have some weird green animal. Leave it in the comments. It's a monitor lizard. Okay. Leave it in the comments. I try to follow them up really nicely. As long as I have a limited set of subscribers, that's not too hard. I hope that one day I will become popular enough to not have a way to follow all my subscribers and all my comments, but for now I try to react to all of them. So I see that we have too many seeds here, ropeweed probably, yep, and that we probably don't have a way to store them. So bag, rice, rock nuts, plum helmet, caveweed, so it's all done like that. But we have cloth enough that we can use our manager bag. Let's make 20 and add an item amount of bags that we have will be less than 5. Change the number, so that was 5, that was okay already. Bag. Boxes and bags, apparently. Less than 5. Can I cloth? No, nothing specific here. Okay, so yeah, I don't mind which material they make it out of. Just not sure what they meant with boxes. So our bedroom stockpile is filled again. We need 3 more beds, unless they're just sticking around somewhere. So I'm looking for beds, and we have 24 here, but we only have 3 spots left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that's logical and that's to be expected. So we're just going to continue as is, because that's how it's supposed to be. How is our mine doing? How is Moria doing? Still quite a ways to go. And they're mining in such strange patterns. But soon the mine is done. And then we can maybe dig out the temple area. But for now, let's not. Let's pull the lever. Maybe we should have a dwarf whose only job it will be to pull levers. And let's call the guy Kronk. Again, no points whatsoever. If you get the reference, it's quite an easy one. A B. And ta-da! Now you have seen how it happens with the bridges. Completely according to plan. Every little according to plan. So that's slate and that's schist. B, C, W. Do we have enough slate? We have a tiny bit. Let's use it already. We still need more to provide the fillings of our courtyard, but at least it can be done. So this is usually where I will stop my fortresses, because I feel I have done everything I can, unless I start digging down to the magma sea to pump up the magma, which I've actually never done before. I've also never played around with wind or water mills, so let's make it a poll to everyone still listening out there. What should be the final goal of our let's call it our fortress, go communism. Our fortress. One big project, just shoot some ideas. If a lot of people comment, I might actually get a great idea to do. It can be anything. If you say just dig everything from your wall straight down to the lowest surface level that you have, which for the record is this. So Z0, and our entrance is located at I'm not sure. So the surface is 132 and our entrance is at 140. You can see it in the bottom right of the window. So that would be digging 8 stories down. That would take a while, would be highly defensible probably. Maybe not the best idea, but why not? If you want, we can probably generate some dwarven built river by draining all the lakes that we have, pumping the caverns dry, and that way we would have enough water to pump around, make a few big cisterns to fill the moat or the river all at once, and then we can pump it around a moat. So that's a possibility. We could dig down through the magma sea to the parts known only to those select few who were brave enough to go down, to dig deeply and greedily and unleash a monster of shadow and flame. Having already one reference to that one, again, no virtual points. If ever I do make a reference that you can gain points for, I'm sorry, I have no way to deliver those points to you. I'm sorry. I am a man of easy references. So, what shall we do with all the wood? Because we have too much wood lying about. And I really have no idea. We could make charcoal out of it, I assume. Talking about charcoal, let's see if our smelter is still doing something. So the wood furnace obviously not, metalsmith's forge and smelter neither. The jeweler, no. Let's cut everything that we have. Until everything is cut, just to give it a bit of work to do. Do we have any lignite? No. Or bitumen? No. We still have some. Did I miss tip? Yes. We don't have charcoal. So, for now, let's make some charcoal. Nope. Not what I wanted to do. A, C. So that should be okay. Because if we want to do the forging as well, if we... let's see what we have in terms of metal. So I think we have silver, yep. Lead, quite a few. So let's see, can we make... do we have any weapons made already? Weapons... copper battle axe, bronze battle axe. We have 8 silver maces, which is amazing. We have picks, we have crossbows obviously. But so we're going with silver maces. Let's make 2 more. Silver mace like this. And can we make armor out of iron, copper, bronze, steel? There is no way to make it out of silver or lead, and I don't think that we have iron, copper, bronze, and I'm sure that we don't have steel. Iron, nope. Copper. We have a lot of copper. So, but is copper the best thing to make armor out of? I thought it was really soft. Then again, some armor is better than no armor at all. However, if we don't have charcoal, can I make... yeah, I can't melt a metal object. Let's just see what happens with the maces first. We're going to have to create a second squad, which we will do next episode, because I think we're nearing the half-hour mark. We still have a lot of doors, but the blocks are hauled nice and consistently. Let's have a last look at prepared meals. That should be still a giant amount. Drinks is a-okay. It's been quite a while since we've had any caravans arrive. BCW. All the while I will keep continuing, just making sure, like this. Wall here, insulate, and then floor. Slate 16 and we need 12, so that's perfect. Floor. And we have 2 little remaining, so just have a last look when all our dwarves swarm out of the fortress. Pick up 1 block each and just place it with all the elegance of a well orchestrated professional dance ensemble. Ensemble? Not sure on the correct English pronunciation. But with this, our courtyard is almost finished. We can, without a doubt, finish it up next episode. When the last block is lain, we will call it an episode for today. A kind reminder to let me know what you think our final objective should be for this world, for this fortress. Let's see if we can get there. Thank you for watching episode 8 of Saulius Plays Dwarf Fortress. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I did making it. I will see you next time. Goodbye.